So today will mainly be seeing if we can wrap the rear wing of my Range Rover Evoque. This will be the third time I've tried this, and it's never gone well in the past. Fingers crossed for the third time lucky. So this is the reason why it doesn't go well, because you've got fairly complex shape, certainly for me, who doesn't know what they're doing. Got this here, and it goes up there and down there and down there. Then you've got this bit here, which goes at that sort of angle. Yeah, I've tried, and without much success. I've tried dropping these separate. Yeah, no good. But today is a different day. So as we can see, I've masked this up because I am putting vinyl on it, but a different type of vinyl. I'll show you. So this is what I've got, which is wrap in a can. So it's plasti dip. So what this means is I can spray it on the car. If I make a mess, I can wait till it dries and then peel it back off, but I won't be making a mess. So I'm going to apply some, perhaps 3 or 4 coats, light coats, and wait for them to dry between, I think. What the fudge? Bollocks. Well, that was good. I'm going to clean that mess up. Attempt 2. So what happened there was the nozzle of the can had turned around when I was shaking it without us realising. So when I sprayed the paint, it actually hit the side, inside of this handle, and then just dripped all over the bumper of the car. Not a problem, because it does come off. Coat. Give it another shake. So what I've ended up doing is just repeating this cycle of spray painting and then drying with the hairdryer. Not really drying, but just taking the dampness out. Coat number 3. So I originally said I was just going to be doing 3 or 4 coats of paint. I've lost count how many coats I put on. I reckon possibly 6 or 7. And it was just a case of going through that cycle of putting a layer of paint on, drying it with the hairdryer, and sort of just repeating that until I was happy that I had an even coat on. The main problem I had was the bottom of that can hitting the bodywork and leaving a mark. Although, to be honest, the paint was fairly forgiving. It was thick enough that if you sprayed some more on, it sort of like morphed most of the mark out. But yeah, I explain later on why that using that handle thing is a problem, or was a problem for me anyway. So I think I'll stop now, because I don't think there's that much left in the can, and I don't want it to start splattering. I'll show you the finished thing in a second, but top tip, don't use one of these, because when you when you're using this on there, when you've got this on, this easy spray handle thing, you're concentrating on this and not what, well, I am concentrating on that and not watching what that's doing. So that invariably meant it was catching paintwork in little spots that I didn't realise, obviously, until it did it. But if you're holding it like that, more of the can is in sort of your control. Don't use that, use that. Just accept you're going to get paint all over your fingers. Wear gloves. Top tip. Yeah, so this is the finished result. There is a mark there that I caught it with a can. There's actually a couple up there as well that I caught with a can. And the worst one, which the camera is picking up, is here. And there's another one in there. Yep, you can just see that one here. But overall, not too bad. And from sort of 1.5 meters away, brilliant. So, yeah, that's all right. And it only took sort of half an hour spraying. Half an hour to mask it, half an hour to spray it. So, and it does come off. Because here's a bit that was splashed earlier. And if we just rub it lightly with our fingers, it just comes off. Oh, that was a fly. Never mind. So anyway, yes, this all needs washed. Not too bad. So we report back in a few weeks, see how hard wearing it is, whether it withstands washing and using a jet wash, etc., etc.